Greetings and welcome to the first episode of the history of ILA. I am T and today we're gonna discuss about the beginnings of ILA, and in order to do that I would like to start with a background about the Quiz Up teams. First Quiz Up teams appeared in the summer of 2015. They were founded in Pokemon topic. So first important thing to say is that back then the Quiz Up teams were based in certain topics. In this picture you can see a few examples of Pokemon teams. There are the names mentioned in the brackets. Credit goes to my teammate Miguel for sending me this screenshot. Besides Pokemon clans, another important team founded in July 2015 was the Superior Network. The Superior Network initially was also a team based in a single topic. It was based in French Logos, but later expanded to all Quiz Up topics. Another notable mention goes to Kii team, known as the Caucasian Empire. It was founded a few weeks later than the Superior Network, and it was based in Name the Flag. So we have Pokemon teams, we have a Logos team, and we have a Name the Flag team. As you can see, all these teams were founded in very popular topics. Actually, that was a key factor in the apparition of those teams. Another important thing to mention is that back in 2015, most of the teams didn't have level requirements. First team to introduce level requirements was the Superior Network. So basically, anyone who used to play those topics should enter the teams. Unlike other teams, the Superior Network was meant to be an elite team, a team for the most devoted players on the app. That was their philosophy, and that attracted a lot of competitive quizzers back then. One of those competitive players was Dynasty, the holder of Name the Flag all-time world title for several years. After spending some weeks in the Superior Network, Dynasty decided to take up a greater challenge, and he founded ILA team on 9th of August 2015. ILA started as a Name the Flag team as well. Soon after founding ILA, Dynasty was joined by Theodoros Matrakas, who became the first leader of ILA team. Later, Dynasty returned to the Superior Network, but ILA leadership gained a new member. He called himself Van. So he and Theo were the first leaders of ILA team, basically. Besides Name the Flag, another topic that Theo liked to play was countries of Europe, so he thought, why not extend the team to that topic as well? And so they did. ILA opened a division in countries of Europe called EUM. Like that, ILA extended its recruitment files. It gained a lot of members, considering the only requirement was to be level 25 in Name the Flag or countries of Europe. ILA made an important step on 3rd of October 2015 when our official topic has been established. A few days after the topic was launched, the leaders provided the first evidence of ILA members. Back then the members didn't used to get welcome posts. because of a very simple reason: there was no topic for these posts. But still, here are the first steps to a better organization of the team. Here we have the first congratulations post in ILA topic. It was dedicated to Subrat Sharma, who was one of our top members in Name the Flag back in the autumn of 2015. Just like any team in a preliminary stage, ILA was recruiting a lot back then. Here we have the first board from countries of Europe. It is also important to point out that back then the team wasn't split in categories according to several criteria like it is now with Legend, Master, Golden or other categories. It was only ILA and AUM, but AUM didn't last long because it was actually no point to use two tags when you're in the same team. Here you can notice how fast the team was growing. Also, in October, an important decision has been taken by the leadership of ILA. They decided a new expansion of the team to other geography topics such as name the country, world capitals, flags. It proved to be a successful strategy as some top players decided to join the team. This post attests the introduction of another ILA tag, the well-known golden ILA tag, but as you can see its meaning back then was a bit different. It was awarded to players who passed level 200 or won an ILA tournament. Also here we have the first attestation of MILA tag, but back then it meant manager, not master. And it was rather related to leadership than certain criteria to be met. The beginning of November marks the establishment of first tags system. As you can see, the first division was FILA or Future ILA from level 25 to level 74. The second division was ILA from level 75 to 199, and then was Golden ILA from level 200. Once the team grew bigger and bigger, it became obvious that it's an overwhelming task for two leaders to manage it. So, Ian Van and Theo decided that it's time for some changes. Following some open discussions with the members, the leadership decided the following. All ILA players must not be member in other teams, otherwise they can't be member. ILA will have recruitments for all topics. For every topic section there will be a list updater. Tag criteria had been changed as well. As you can see, the levels were increased for future ILA. The following post attests some difficulties regarding to keeping members in the team. Ian Van was very motivated to improve ILA. Unfortunately for him and ILA, the ascent of the superior network determined many top ILA members to change teams. Ian Van was quite upset about that, and as you can see in this screenshot, he wished to reform ILA or to leave it. It is very interesting to see how things play out from this point.